We believe that boxing starts at the feet. If your feet are no good or out of position or off balance, you can't be effective with your punching, right? So this particular punch is called a check hook. We're gonna start with pointing that heel out to the side. Boom, right? And then we're gonna push off that rear leg and then get out of harm's way. Boom, then spin. Boom, that's it, good. All right, so before we add the actual hook, we're just gonna do the movement, which is from the feet, pivoting his body out of harm's way, and also using his shoulder as another backup form of defense, right? It's a movement, it's also with the shoulder. So I'm gonna come with a straight right hand, he's gonna pivot with that shoulder up. Boom. Like get his feet, get his footwork again. Let them know how the pivot works. Go back. So that heel comes out, but allows him to move his hips. Oh. Boom. Okay, let's go into real time now. Nice, exactly. All right, so I'm leaving a target, I'm gonna throw my right hand afterwards. All right, guys, so I'm gonna explain the difference between the Cuban check hook and the American check hook. And it's not to say that it's exclusively American or Cuban, it's just what I've been exposed to and what I like to call it, just so my guys in the gym know the difference. So what I did with my guy, Johan, was the Cuban style, which is, as you saw, with the heel out. Okay, that's the foot position, right? Heel out, and then pushing off that back leg, and then turning. But of course, we're gonna throw the hook with that, right? So turn, boom. All right, that's the foot position. So with the American check hook is the toe out this time. So I'm gonna step out this way, pivot off that lead leg, and swing my back leg. Okay, so Cuban, American. So from here, watch the boxing stance. Let me just say this, that this is more advanced. It's not something I'm gonna teach beginners. So if you haven't learned the basics of boxing stance, balance, and how to even throw a hook, don't attempt this yet. Go back and watch those videos and work on those things. I even have a video on how to throw that lead hook properly. And I'll discuss a little bit of that here, but check that video for something more in depth, right? So one more time, I'm gonna step out, toe out, swing that hook. Okay, so that's the foot position. When we're talking about the fist position, two ways to throw that hook. Number one, with the thumb facing you that way, right? Or the thumb up. I don't really make a big deal of it. It's just whatever feels comfortable and natural for you. So however you want to throw, just make sure that fist, the thumb is this way, the thumb is that way. This way is better for preventing a bad habit of slapping. So a lot of beginners tend to slap their hook. So the thumb pointing inwards will help you to avoid slapping, guaranteed. So again, we'll go with the Cuban, heel out, thumb in, right? And then pivot, boom. Don't forget to keep that elbow up and arm bent, right? Don't slap, don't keep your arm out, bent, thumb in. Heel out, swing it, right? Or other way, with the thumb up, as long as you focusing on these two knuckles right here. Or toe out, swing, boom. Why is the check hook so necessary, such a good tool that I use, I like to teach my guys in the gym? It's very effective for many ways because number one, automatically with that step, you're taking your head off that center line. And I have a video on throwing punches, taking your head off the center line, because it makes you less hittable, less of a target, right? So when I'm stepping off to the side, my head is immediately off that center line, and then I can pivot, boom, right? Also, I'm getting an angle. So in boxing, you don't always want to take on your opponent head on. You want to fight on angles, right? Or get into angles where you can hit them, but they can't hit you, right? So number one, I'm taking my head off the center line. Number two, I'm getting an angle on my opponent. So when is the best time to use this check hook? Good at the center of the ring to use that check hook, or I also like to use it to escape off the ropes. You can use your jab to lure your opponent in, backing up, and then while they're coming forward, you just step off, boom. Right? It's very good against aggressive opponents. I really like to use it against aggressive opponents because these guys are very come forward, straight ahead, and it's hard for them to deal with the angles when they're coming at you full blast, and sometimes it exposes some of their weakness. So it's a good tool against very aggressive, strong fighters to get that angle on them. Good at the center of the ring, Go down the ropes. Why at the center of the ring? Because in boxing, especially amateur boxing, you need to get into a habit of being the ring general, staying in the center of the ring and fighting from the center. So the check hook helps you to get those angles and maneuver back to the center of the ring, as opposed to just ending back up on the ropes all the time. So let me give you an example. If I'm backing up, I have an aggressive opponent backing me up, right? I'll throw that check hook, and then I'll swing over. Boom, boom. And then boom, here you go, I'm in the center of the ring again. So you don't want to just throw the hook and just do nothing afterwards. You want to take control of the ring. The check hook is great for finishing combinations. So it could be 1, 2, 3, or the 1, 6, 3, or the 2, 3. It's really good for finishing combinations. So practice throwing your combinations, finishing with a check hook to get that angle, to get that position you want to be in, right? So just get used to 1, 2, 3. Boom. I like it off the uppercut too. Backing up, backing up. Again, for aggressive opponents who like to throw those big shots and leaning in with their chin, you can catch something. All right, guys, if you like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Check out my course on my website, coachdaramboxing.com. If you have any feedback or anything else you want to see regarding to boxing technique, just leave a message in the comments. And until then, see you in the next video. Stay blessed.